October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she isn't even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is not practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. I'm already tired. October 19, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. The director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director! I make the Steel Samurai noob, ROFL. Sal Manella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, I start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. That's it. That's it. Time Mr. Amber's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Boy. In the studios from around 9 in the morning. Okay. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy on that day. What? Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through in the employee area. That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. What? Is anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer if you can't believe it. She only has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just his fault. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did I go on so long? Now, I'm pretty sure that you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the letter. It's reports led to me missing my lunch. ROFS. Rolling on the floor, starving? You know that everyone else ate lunch in the employee. What is there to have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. When you think of it, there was a plate with some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, we knew that the witness did not eat with them. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I would say it's a little vague. Actually, there is something bothering me. There's some other. Just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? Oh, sure, it was onto something there. We're in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So we left the table during the whole meeting? In the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Well... Yeah, not a one. Huh. She's sweating so much about it, I wonder. One had an idea. Wait for one to come up and hit him with a... Phoenix? If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Push him as hard as you can to find out where he's lying. Right. Alright, so... You're lying somewhere... with the eating of it, that wood, outside lunch in the area, Studio 2 trailer, and there's lunch, and the meeting until... We didn't get to eat. No steak at least, can you believe it? It's tough. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila? What you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employer area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. Suspected as much. As long as I did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down there and then told Mitch I will carry it with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. There we go. There we go. So full... Didn't take a single break. Well... Yeah, not a one. Is he sweating so much about it? Let me have an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Medalla, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops! RFL. Well... Mr. Medalla, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break. ROFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I mean, 15 minutes is a long time. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. What time exactly did you take this break? I say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. It's the time of death. So it could have gone to Studio 1, kill time, and come back. Which is possible time-wise. Oh, snap. It's only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates at that table. Alright. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. Vasquez, the producer. She did T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I feel like I could eat it faster. Why is that? Objection! Oh boy. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer have nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I'm kinda sure. No, it's like, who the heck had the pills? That's all I'm wondering. Who had the pills? Who had these pills? I wish I could look at this. Yeah, the timing is right. Somebody could have had the chance to do it. But the question is the photo. Because when did somebody... Sure. I agreed to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Sparrows will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break at the meeting. With 15 minutes murder certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? What am I looking for? Ah, shoot. Forgot about that. Sure, you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. Ouch. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Malala from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the still samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. While that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we add that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who was this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the murder. Order? I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Man, I took a hit. That's the first time I took a hit. It hurts. October 19th, 11 to 4 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer is an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong. Mia? Tell me you're giving up. You give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. Even the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. But there was more to it than that. I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai here with the children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Wednesday, 11:15 a.m. She's recorded at courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has the concern. So our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years, and this is a murder case where the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel and questioning. This is the actual taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins, I'm in 2nd grade! I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Ashworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you a Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I refer bearded gentlemen. Very long day. Jesus Christ. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this program. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wanted to testify if we couldn't bring it in. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey! I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Next, I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the car record. Whose camera uses the camera code? He always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Use his account. I want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went to the woods of the past so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that wouldn't been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin this cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid's tougher than most adults we've seen her, honestly. I wanted to see Steel Samurai researchers once. On the map on the internet, I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods out the past so that would be able to catch me. Going for the studio. Got kind of lost in the woods though for about 30 minutes. Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. And guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. Let's see. What then? Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. It's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Just seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. I want to see a still summer rehearsal just once. Let's see. So. Sorry about that. I guess I'm just gonna post and everything. You really like the Still Summer, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show, and I go to other live performances. It's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. On the map on the internet, I went to the studio. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! Went through the woods off the path of that old lady. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? You go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. I mean, shouldn't that explain how somebody would get through? Because I was questioning that the whole time. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So we went straight to the studio. Got kinda lost. 30 minutes, came out, there was Still Samurai. Right before my eyes, I came to the bad guy. Still Samurai took him down. Should I talk to him? You weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Let's see. Killer can come out and walk through. Next, there's a child. Oops, I missed. What was the line that he said that she did a smiley face? Map. Through the woods. The studio. Got lost in the woods. Yeah? I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? Okay, so that wasn't it. Still Samurai? Yeah, he was standing at the studio gate. Like he was thinking of something before going in. Feels like there is a shorter path through the woods if there is like an opening there. Did I just resent it? I'm a bit confused. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, word with you. Uh-oh, is that putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize the poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in a court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Nice box. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera. So why didn't you use it? Oh boy. Just getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai goes off for the bad guy. Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. You're still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? Yeah, Mr. Chang, this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Now, when did he watch the climax of the fight? What? I want to say he couldn't, but I don't know. wish I could look at this. Can I? Why can't I look at it? It was either he couldn't or I need to show evidence. It was like, what kind of evidence do I got? I was like confused. I bet he could. Right out. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Got me. Maybe the camera? Either the camera or the body. I don't know. This is tough. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The one who stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? Got a thing for picking on little kids? Guessing not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah? Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Let him testify again. Right. Yami's business. Your Honor, fans would like to request that Cody Hykins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo. Poor kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped through the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. That's it. Jesus, these are freaking... Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Fudge. What the heck? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth. I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yips! The Steel Samurai just escaped in the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Trying to take a picture, I already tried. Should have packaged it the first time. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Right, that's extremely short. There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's all about. Steel Samurai just escaped. I want to say it's this, but it's like, what the heck can I do with this? To see the beginning of the fight. like that. That's like the biggest thing for me, but it's like... No, it seems like it's dragging both legs, but I don't know, I guess it's just me. Why do I feel like this is just a throwaway? That's all? Yeah? I told you I didn't take a picture. Whatever, once I got that lens open. Did I really not take a picture? Not even one? I feel like you would have. I definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something in here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. He took a picture! Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? No proof. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah? Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know... Why would I wanted to keep a picture like that? Huh? It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. What kind of big holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Think of the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Perhaps, yep. Just get a bunch of Hold my camera, take a picture, lens wasn't open, and times I missed it. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. I say nah, I bring up the book. I'm gonna say that. Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. What did you keep it for, your album? Ah! Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album? It's called The Path of Glory. It's a collection of pictures to the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's the perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes? I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Lame. Lame. And truth? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever! Your Honor, the one just revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. But to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order? I will have order. Witness? I mean Cody? Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody? I bet you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order. What kind of stuff are you trying to pull, Wright? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim? What did I say? I don't even know. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. That's the obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the car station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the car station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. And then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Interesting. Well, looking at this is still a little hard to say. Afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Sorry, this isn't like it's the proof we need. Give it back. Wait, Phoenix? Yeah? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor? May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. I mean, the Studio 2. That's like the biggest thing that's like bugging the crap out of me.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see, a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh yes, well it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's this all about? This is my, so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. What? Trailer's there, okay. Path was blocked, yeah. No filming is done. What? I guess this one would make the most sense, but it's like, why? The path of the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order, order! Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Ms. Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? I imagine this is more suggesting that he wants to become the Steel Samurai. Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Do I have proof? Maybe the bottle. Why do I feel like the bottle makes sense? I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised and they're much less confident. I think I'm right, though. There's my proof that Jack Hammer stole this costume. The bottle? The bottle? Am I right about the bottle? Like it's the bottle. It's the bottle? This is it. An empty medicine bottle? Found this on the table in the employee area. Same table Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? Defendant Mr. Powers spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test. Fingerprint? Fingerprint, I guess. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. I'm curious on why. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. I feel like it should be longer. Very well, court is adjourned. It's like, why do I have to deal with this? Why me? October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Whew. That was a close one. You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times from there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go back and make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Looks like you did do it. To be continued.